What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your chartist. Today is June 10th, Wednesday, local time, 3:46 p.m., and this is 2026. As you can see here, I will be analyzing SPY. We are live into the markets. If you do like the analysis, don't forget to follow me, the chartist. You can follow me here on TradingView, then on YouTube, and then on X as well, where I do post my trades actively. I'm a bull, right? I don't short the market, so I'm just sitting and waiting for my levels. Uh, Go back and see the video where I discuss my psychology about all this. So yes, price is trying to come here, okay, but I'm going to discuss today what how to approach this again, okay, because right now emotions are too high, everybody's panicking, VIX, different indexes, whatever you see here, sectors, everything is involved, right? So I'm going to break it down quickly. I'll try to keep the video as short as possible. Firstly, I is definitely trying to come and hit this level, or is trying to come and hit this level, and we'll see how what happens here. So this level is like this. Let me extend this. This is like this, and it is trying to hit this level. If you look on Qs, again the same level. If you look on the tech sector, and I'm framing all this on weekly time frame, okay. SPY weekly is this, Qs weekly is this, tech sectors weekly is this. So do you see now? Tech sector is like what? Let me mark this. Uh, Come on. Okay, so it is from here till here. It is almost there's a difference of almost 5%. Okay, let's see how it what happens. Okay, and then if you look here, it is actually like kind of reacting futures. This is the S&P E-mini futures. It has already struck this level. Okay, and then if you look at the Nasdaq futures, it is again away. Okay, it is again away. How much? Almost 3%. It doesn't mean market cannot bounce. Okay, again, this is how I analyze SPY. Okay, it is these two candles on weekly is actually telling you that okay, there is a lot of selling pressure. Simple as that. It is trying to come here. So what happens? Possibility one is I'm going to go on daily time frame. Possibility one is that price comes here, SPY comes here, and this is where the red candle is, right. After this, it started going up, but weekly looks clean. Okay, weekly looks clean, but if I go on daily, it's not that great. Again, everything will depend on how all sectors, whatever you see here, are approaching the levels. So say SPY reaches here tomorrow and Qs doesn't reach here tomorrow. So what will happen is SPY will try to go deeper to find the bunch of buying pending orders, if there is any, which I don't see on daily. The whole range has the buying. Okay, now again, this is what I mean by being dynamic. You have to make sure that if you're trading this level, all these are coming together. If they're not coming together now, you should technically not trade it, because if you're trading it, I'm not going away, like I'm not taking my words off. What I'm trying to explain you here is I started buying here. I have puts which have been sold. Okay, I'm still profitable. You need to understand that. You have to understand this, that if you're trying to enter here nakedly, if SPY comes here and you try to enter here, which what you will do is you will try to buy calls. I know that. You understand the selling pressure. You understand how price these candles are being formed. There was buying from here, there was buying from here, there was buying from here, right? Now if SPY comes here and Qs doesn't come here, SPY will try to go deeper. If SPY and Qs come together here, which I don't think is a possibility, because see, look where Qs are and look where SPY is. So SPY is going to go deeper, right? Once they come together, we'll see what happens. Most likely, it should go up. Secondly, SPY is trying to come here by its own, on its own. Qs is away, tech sector is away. Do you see this? Sector is very powerful. So it is almost 5% away. So that means there's still retracement left, and there is a possibility of retracement left in the market. As you can see, 332 points. It needs to come down to hit this level. I'm not saying it's market cannot move from here, but if you're trying to go long here, okay, it's going to be a very big problem, because then SPY will try to go deeper, because a lot of people are trading buying calls. The problem is they're buying options. Okay, selling is not an issue. Selling of option is not an issue. They are buying calls to become rich quickly. That's not going to happen. Now look at the daily time frame here on SPY. The more it forms like the doji kind of candles, the better it is for me. because this candle is clearly telling us that there is selling pressure. These three candles right now, the way they are coming down, it is showing that okay, price wants to come down, but look at the way sellers are not convinced while coming down. Okay, so the more candle doji kind of candles it forms here on daily time frame, it would give us an indication that okay, sellers are getting absorbed by buyers. Let's see how market proceeds, but there's no point panicking and switching positions all over. You need to focus on the charts. If you do enter here with spy, okay, you first, this is what dynamic means. Again, I'm repeating it. You need to focus on all this. You cannot just enter here and say okay, I entered because there's a demand zone here. No, anybody can locate a demand or supply, but you have to have the practical knowledge. Okay, that is why I do have a course, price action batch. I'm not promoting that, I'm not discussing that, but you have to understand this. It is dynamic, market is not static. Okay, so we'll see how it works out. I'm still waiting. That's why you won't see me posting anything on X. I'm just having fun. I'm just enjoying. I'm not doing anything. Okay. And let's see how it comes. I don't want it to come here with a gap down or a big red candle. No, that is selling pressure. Let's see. The more time it wastes here, the better it is. Okay. Now it is 20 Qs is $20 away. Let's see what happens and how deep the SPY go. And yesterday when market popped up, everybody was like, okay, we have missed the thing and it has started going up. No, price is trying to find that bunch of pending buying orders. I'm telling you again and again. And institutions, I posted a chart yesterday on X where I clearly, this one I'm talking about, I clearly showed you that okay, they are selling puts. Clearly, they are selling puts. And when stock was trading at 746, they were trading puts. Okay, they were selling puts. And look at the volume versus OI. They were clearly, of course, they were buying calls, selling puts. Simple as that. The whole point here is even the institutions are incurring losses. They are at loss, but we have to make sure that we go slowly. And if you're trying to enter here, make sure you get out here. If it goes and hits your stop, get out. Do not continuously hold your positions. Okay, a best super best trade setup can also be stopped out, and that is the beauty, right, of trading. You need to understand this. If you like somebody, say if you like a player that is representing any team, any sporting team, and you're expecting that best player to perform every day, yes, that player is performing, he or she is performing, but there are bad days there as well where they don't perform. So that doesn't let them stop from playing the game. They understand the challenges of the game, the challenges of the sport. So you have to understand the challenges here. Okay, if it hits your stops, get out. But yeah, it won't be wise for you to enter right away here. First of all, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't understand the trend has already shifted on daily time frame to down. Okay, we have to understand all that things as well, right? So just wait. If you don't understand anything, don't get into it. When I'm not entering into spies like longs, whatever, why are you trying to enter, right? So just take things slowly and wait for all these levels. Qs, yeah, Qs is again. So again repeating, spy is about to come, and then I will end the analysis here. Spy is almost there. Qs, it needs to come $20 roughly down, then this needs to come 332 points down, right, till here. And then this is already here, so this can also go deeper. That is why you saw bounce yesterday. And then futures of Nasdaq, it is also trying to come down. So Qs, tech, and futures, they need to come down. Okay, and I've not discussed the other sectors involved in the market. So be very careful. Okay, do not just blindly trade anything. Be very careful and respect the targets. Respect the stop loss levels as well. If you did like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chaartist. You can also follow me on YouTube and X, where I have been actively posting trades. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.